Good morning. It is July 28th, 2020. Here we are. It is the last week of the month, first month of the quarter, Q3. Here we are. I'd like to invite you to join me in a brief meditation. This meditation is great for people who are producers, salespeople, executives, people who are trying to become their best through the work that they do, through the things that they create every day, through the people they lead. And what I know is true is that the best athletes and the best executives, the most productive people in the world at their craft are very not only competent, but they also visualize their success before they ever show up. So Kobe Bryant would visualize the moment he's passed the ball at the buzzer to sink the jump shot. He knows what he's going to do. It's automatic. Not only has he practiced on the practice court, but he's also mentally rehearsed it. So that's what we're up to right now. I want to invite you to take a moment with me in this meditation. As we go in, we're going to find a moment in your day where you need to show up as your best self, that clutch moment, that moment where your team, your company, yourself are passing you the ball, and it's at the buzzer, and everyone is looking to you to perform and to show up and to basically to make the shot. That's what we're all about as producers and executives. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we'll begin this meditation by taking 3 breaths. Breath number 1, and release. Breath number 2, and release. All the way. And then breath number 3, and hold it, and release. And let's just take a moment to get settled in the here and now. This only really works if you are present. You create a space for this experience. So let's do that now. Let's just get really present. You could do that by feeling your breath going in and out, breathing in and out. How does that feel? And it's subtle, but maybe you can even feel your heart beating. Cool. So now that we have created the space, let's think out across our day today. If you're like me, an executive, you have a lot of meetings, a lot of Zoom meetings today, and it's likely that you are going to be influencing someone, a person, a team, to think bigger, to have a better mindset, to think differently. Maybe it's yourself that you're going to be influencing and leading and persuading into a bigger mindset, a bigger frame. And I invite you to find a moment in your day today where you really need to show up as your best self, where you need to bring the value, the true value that only you can provide, the authentic, unique self showing up and being brilliant, revealing your brilliance, delivering that value in an authentic way. Where's your big domino moment? Your big domino is that domino that you push down that's going to set into motion a series of actions that will ultimately lead to massive success for you. What is that for you today? What is your big domino moment? What's your clutch moment that you really need to show up as your best self? Just get really clear on what that is today. And let's go there right now. Let's pretend in your mind's eye that you are just going to walk into this experience. It may be a physical walking into a room. It may be a metaphorical just stepping into this experience, this clutch moment of your day. And in fact, let's just rewind a little bit just a couple of moments before you walk in, and let's just get really clear on the state that you want to be in when you step into that moment. What is that state that you want to show up into this critical clutch moment with your team or with for me, it's with my team, but for you, whether it's with yourself, it's a sales call, whatever that is, how do you want to show up? Get clear on that right now. Do you need to be full of energy? Do you need to have focus, drive? Do you need to have clarity of thought? Do you need to have a clear agenda? Do you need to know exactly where you're going with this experience as you walk in? Well, let's bring that into our experience right now. You are feeling these things, you are focused, you're clear, and let's step into that experience right now, seeing out of your own eyes, feeling the feelings in your own body. Notice how you're showing up. Notice your feelings in your body. Notice how you're using your face, how you're using the tonality of your voice, your expressions. And notice how you are showing up as your best self, providing the unique value that only you can provide. If you're with others, notice their eyes on you, whether it's through a Zoom or it's in real life. Notice their energy coming at you. Notice your energy going back out at them. If you're working independently, notice the feeling of concentrated energy going into that moment, that deep thought moment, that concentration, that focus, that energy going into that experience, into that creation that you're doing right now. Let's get to the end of the experience. And wrap it up in your mind's eye right now. Let's go ahead and step out of that experience, having lived your best self, shown up as your best self, provided that unique, amazing value that only you can provide. You made an impact today. You made an impact in that moment. You created unique value. How does that feel? How does that feel to have crushed it? To have knocked down that big domino that's going to put into a series of motion, a series of events that are going to lead to massive success for you. That should feel pretty good. So let's go ahead and set that as our intention for the day today. Today, in this critical moment of my day, I'm going to show up as my best self. I'm going to deliver the maximum value that only I can. Let's take a deep breath in and release. And go out and crush it. I'll talk to you later.